Hello students, today we are going to perform the practical for the non-inverting amplifier. I am going to introduce the component used in this practical. As far as your knowledge, these are the what we call as a DMM, full form digital multimeter. This is dual power supply. It provides you two power supply, one is positive, another is negative. Red and green, in these two terminals you will get a positive power supply. It's an adjustable power supply. We usually keep it as a 15 volt, okay, and this two is a negative. Between the green and black you will find the negative power supply of minus 15 volt. This is a single power supply, okay, and it provides you 0 to 30 volt. We can adjust with the knob of vary voltage knob over here. And this is what we call as a white breadboard. I will show the connection for the practical, okay. As you can see, these are what we call as a resistance, okay, and this is what actually the IC 741, okay, 741 IC op-amp, single op-amp, and this is what we known as a breadboard, okay. Now the breadboard has actually the four section. First is the horizontal line. Second, this horizontal line section are there two. One is in the top, one is in the bottom. Second, vertical section where you will connect the vertically any points, and that is interconnected from behind, okay. And there are two sections like this. In the horizontal lines, 5 points are 5 sockets are connected with each other. After that there is a break, and then 5 sockets are connected. Same follows in the bottom also. In a vertical section also you will find that these vertical section are interconnected, but there is a break line in between this, and after that you will have a vertical lines, okay. Now you will connect this 741 IC. As you can see, it has a 8-pin IC, okay, and you can, if you can able to see the notch, okay, this is what we call as a notch on the IC. Below the notch you will start the counting. Below the notch you will start the counting of the number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, like this. We will connect this IC like this, okay, na? And that means we are going to use 4 vertical lines in a upper direction and 4 vertical line in a down direction, and we have to just press it so that it can connected in the breadboard. Now you will connect a 10 kilo ohm resistance. How you will identify the 10 kilo ohm resistance? Through the color code of the resistance, okay. Brown, black, orange. Brown is 1, black is 0, orange is 3. So 10 into 10 raised to 3, that means 10 kilo ohm resistance. From the pin number 2, from the pin number 2 to any vertical section outward, any vertical section outward, and from here outward section you will going to connect the single power supply. Single power supply whose red you will connect to this resistance, okay. Now you will decide that one of the horizontal line will act like a ground for us, so you will connect one of the horizontal line to the ground, that is black of the single power supply, black terminal of the single power supply, only to mark that wherever you are connecting, if this horizontal line you are selecting for the ground, you throughout the breadboard you will connect the ground in this line also. You cannot connect over here or over in the top, okay, na? So you have to connect within this range also, within this section also, only the ground, okay. Now you will provide another 10 kilo ohm resistance, another 10 kilo ohm resistance from the pin number 3, from the pin number 3 to a vertical section, okay, na? And as you can see in the circuit diagram, this you will at this input you will provide the ground, okay, na? So you will connect to this red terminal I'm using especially the red color so that you can identify the second input. The second input is going to ground, and you will connect it to the same horizontal line. After that, 100 kilo ohm resistance, that is the color code of brown, black, yellow. Brown for 1, black for 0, and yellow for 10 raised to 4. Okay, and then you will connect that between the pin number 2 to between the pin number 6, 2 to 6, pin number 2 to pin number 6. Okay, you can see pin number 2 to pin number 6. Okay, and then you will connect the dual power supply to the op-amp. Okay, and here are we having a dual power supply connection. 3 terminals of dual power supply are going to connect to the op-amp like this. The red positive terminal of dual power supply will connect to pin number 7, where we need to provide the op-amp as a 15 volt. Negative terminal of dual power supply will connect to the pin number 4, where we need to provide the minus 15 volt. Okay, and the ground, which will connect it again in the same horizontal line below. Okay, since we need to be precise of what we are providing as an input and what we are getting the output, we need to connect the DMM. This DMM I'm going to use as an output to measure the output voltage, and this DMM I'm going to use to measure the input voltage. Both are set into the range of the 20 volt. Both are set into the range of the 20 volt, and we had a terminal like this. One DMM has a terminal of red and black. Okay, I'm going to connect this black terminal to the ground in the same horizontal line. Okay, and the red terminal, since I'm going to measure the input through this DMM, and we are providing the input at this point through the single power supply, so I'm going to connect this DMM red terminal to this point. Then the second DMM, again set it to the 20 volt range. We'll have again 2 electrode, red and black. This black terminal again will going to connect to the grounded horizontal line, and this red terminal of the DMM will connect to the pin number 6, where the op-amp provides the output. In this way you are going to connect the whole circuit for the inverting op-amp. Okay, before starting any practical, it is lab request to close or make the zero of your all power supply, and then you will turn on the power supply, like I'm turning on the dual power supply, and increase the value slowly to the required value. As I'm going to put it as a 15 volt, so I'm going to make it as a 15 volt. And then I will turn on the second single power supply value. Okay, give me a second so that I can able to put correctly. As the wire are going to be plugged up, you have to make sure that the wire are correctly gone inside the breadboard. Now you can see whatever the input we are providing will be able to display through this DMM. You can see it's providing 0.02 volt. I need to provide 0.1 volt, so I will increase the value of this input till it shows 0.1 or 0. It needs a precise setting, okay, because 0.1 is not easy to come. Let's suppose we will get a 0.3 volt, okay. This is what we got the input, 0.36, as you can see on the screen, okay, and the same value, okay, 0.36, as we have set the gain of 10 through the network, feedback network. And since we have connected the op-amp in inverting mode, the output will be in a minus sign to show that the op-amp is working in the inverting mode, okay, and it will provide the value of minus of 3 point with the gain of 10. You can see minus 3.73, okay. Since if you are not keeping that wire correctly, this will happen every time, okay. As you can see, minus 3.73 is the output for inverting voltage. The one inverting voltage we have provided as a 0.36, 10 times minus 3.73, since it's inverting mode, minus sign. Thank you.